All right, day 3. Today is all about multiplying binomials. Now, binomials, if we're remembering our vocabulary, are all polynomials with two terms. So if I look at number 1a, I see 2x plus 4, which is a binomial, and 3x minus 5, which is a binomial. Now, there's two ways to go about this. There's your book's way, which happens to be my favorite way, and then there's a way that you may have learned before. So I'm going to go over both ways in this first video, and then the second one I'm just going to flash the answer and the work for the other way when we get to the end of the video. So let's start with the book's way. So the book's way is the area method, which tells us to draw a box for a place for each term. So I have a binomial and a binomial, which means I need 2 spaces on the top and 2 spaces on the left. So I'm going to just pick one. And I'm going to use the top right here, this 2x plus 4. I'm going to put 2x plus 4 on the top. Then on the side, I'm going to put the next one, the x minus 5. So I'll put x and then minus 5. Now, I like to put the negative next to the number there so that I don't lose my signs. Now I'm just going to multiply every number inside the box by the numbers on the outside. So here's what I mean by that. I mean that 2, there's a 1 in front of this x, so 2 times 1 is 2, and then x to the first, we're going to add our exponents together so we get x squared. Okay, so now keep going. We have 4 times 1, which is 4, and then tack on the x. Now let's move on to the last row. I have 2 times negative 5, which is negative 10, and I'm going to keep the x from the 2x. And then on my last box, I have negative 5 times positive 4, which is negative 20. Now I just need to write this as an answer. So starting with my highest degree term, which in this case is 2x squared. So I have 2x squared. And then I need to check and see if I can combine any like terms. I actually do see some like terms here. I see this negative 10x and this 4x, and those are like terms and I can combine those. So negative 10x plus 4x gives me negative 6x. And then I'm going to tack on that last box there, that minus 20. And that is my answer. That's the way I'm going to be doing it from now on in the videos. Now, if you learn this in 8th grade or any other classes and you learn better this way, feel free to do it this way as well. This way is called the FOIL method. And if you learned it this way, that's okay. Keep doing this. It just won't work when we get to trinomials. So for now, it's okay for you to do this. What the FOIL method means is that we're going to take our first numbers and we're going to multiply them together. So 2x and x gives me 2x squared. Then I'm going to take my outside numbers, which is these guys. So 2x times negative 5 gives me negative 10x. Then I'm going to take my inside numbers, and that gives me positive 4x. And then I will do my last numbers, which is that 4 times that negative 5, which gives me negative 20. Okay, then you still need to combine like terms like we did in the last one. So you still get negative 6x here, and then you tack on the negative 20 and the 2x squared, which is the exact same thing as what we had over here after our box. So if you use this method, you are more than welcome to do that. If you don't want to follow that method and you'd rather use the box, then I'm going to do every question using the box, and then at the end just show you the work using FOIL so you can check your work.